IAXIS Radio, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
IAXIS Radio, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Just to remind you, each and every Wednesday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, tune in to the X-Tremitiez ENT Talk Show on IAXIS Radio. That's right, we on the free radio app as well as the 365 Live. That's right, Roku, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Apple TV, Roku TV, Fire Stick. That's right, tune in worldwide. DAVON, Franklin, Jose Rivera. Keep it tuned.
This is Senator Natalia Fernandez, and you are listening to X-Tremitiez ENT Talk Show, and we're on IAXISRadio.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the X-Tremitiez ENT Talk Show on IAXIS Radio, going live worldwide. That's right, 360 live on the TuneIn Radio app. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Instagram, Roku, Fire Stick, even the bootleg ones. That's right. As long as you could get technology working to a satellite bounce back down, we are here in your town from the boogie down to all the way around the world. It's the X-Tremitiez ENT Talk Show on IAXIS Radio, but you could catch us on Mixcloud and as well as many other apps. Just type in IAXIS Radio. And if you want to see who is the owner is, check out IAXIS Radio. That's right, on Mixcloud with the LLC, Al Williams. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Twitch and many other things. Just check us out on TV, cell phones, laptops, all types of PCs, anything that has like technology, like these glasses, these TikTok glasses that I'm wearing. People don't even know that I look like I'm crazy walking down the street like a schizophrenic, but no, I'm actually speaking to people on the phone. That's right. So check them out. Only $15. That's right. So what's up, Tyler? How are you?
I'm doing all right. It was a stressful day at school. I'll talk about that in about like 2 minutes, but I'm all right. Okay. Crazy times, but
Well, we're gonna get right into that in a few minutes. But just want to give a shout out to you and all the work that you're doing here and at BronxNet as well. hope the education is suiting to your needs or for your major. As you know, I want everybody to give a big shout out to Tyler because he's doing journalism, which leads right into the segue of what we're going to be speaking about for the next 5 minutes. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, you all know that we have a new commander-in-chief for the United States of America. Yes, that's right. Mr. Marketing Man himself, the brand, Donald Trump, has won the election. According to everybody, the counts came in too quick. I, for one, think that, in spite of all the hate spewing, it was actually easy turnout that did not last past the 5th of November, right? All the tallied up votes came in, and, the America came out and spoke. People may think otherwise, but listen, you may think that things have changed, but really, they've been uncovered again. All right, and when I say that, hopefully we won't go down the same paths that happened about 6 years ago, with the churches and the shootings and all the ethnic wars that were going on within the United States. And also the issues of the women's rights, I remember when I was growing up as a child, my mother, would always empower her friends, and just like they would empower her and my sister as well, on being better women for their family and women, right? But right now, you have Roe versus Wade that's been done away with, and the Supreme Court has the majority of Trump's selections. And now, if you look at the Congress, the Republicans have taken the House of Representatives again. So what does this mean? A lot of people are in fear right now, and different groups such as the LGBTQIA community is worried. People from other countries are worried as well because they hear this individual that's spewing this stuff saying that once he's in office, he's going to do away with all these wars. It's like if he's Thanos from the Avengers, which Tyler was watching earlier, Endgame, where Thanos would snap his fingers and everything was, half the world was done with, or the necessary need. And when you listen to that, it's kind of scary because what if, these people actually think that way? We need an ethnic cleansing. I mean, other countries believe in that. That's why those civil wars are going on, right? It's about taking out a race so that they could take away their resources, when in fact it's just being evil. And we hope that, moving forward from 2025 on, things will not get out of hand and people will respect each other and get to hear each other and respect, opinions, and not jump into the face and start striking each other and saying disrespectful things, because we have the youth that watch all this, and as they get older, they identify with that as if it's normal, and we do not want to normalize behavior that is unbecoming, because if the president to be is really a Catholic, and as he says, and if he really wants to turn the world around in a good way, then do what you say, and hopefully, it's all in a positive outcome for everyone. Don't do classation, the haves and have-nots. Don't speak about things that you have no knowledge of, and don't lie to us, because when the pandemic happened, what was it that you said on live TV? You said, I knew that, COVID was real, but, I didn't want to tell everybody. That's why I told everybody to stay inside, because, it was airborne. I didn't want to cause panic. I mean, that right there is you telling us that you lied to us. But somehow, some way, the majority of the other people are thinking with their pocketbooks, because that's what many women said. They were thinking with their pocketbooks. They're not thinking about, Roe versus Wade, or women's rights are being, less than men, third class. They're not thinking about that. They're thinking about their pocketbooks. So take time to think about that. Women outvoted men. Okay? It's a known statistic. Many more women voted than men in this election. And many people of color voted for this individual. Let's keep it 100. Okay? So let's respect what's the outcome. Let's not go down a negative path. And let's look for solution-based issues when it comes to conversations. Thanksgiving is coming up. Hopefully we have a good Thanksgiving, not where people are fighting each other, because of their beliefs. All right. So aside from that, the Yankees lost the World Series.
I forgot to wear my Yankees shirt. I meant to wear all this crap. I forgot the Yankees choked.
And the Jets are 3-6. The Giants are 2-7, I believe. And, we got the Mets trying to make moves. And hopefully the NBA started and the Nets will start having some power plays themselves. Because if not, it's just going to be only the Liberty that represents for New York this year. So go Liberty. Yeah, we appreciate you. All right. And moving on next, we have some news about the late, great Quincy Jones, who passed away. He was a music mogul. If anyone believed in making the world come together, it was with one song in the 80s that was called We Are the World. And that right there had producers, singers, rappers, actors, poets all come together. People that had nothing to do with singing were all on this one song. And it was a unity song. And, of course, it was spearheaded, with the idea that Michael Jackson and, many others will hit the high points, which it was a phenomenal song for the times, right? So we need a song like that for now. We need a song that is inspiring, uplifting, and it's going to lead us into the next generation of what, we truly need to be. We need to challenge other countries with technologies of the mind in a way that is going to be fair competition, right? Because if that's what's being talked about, then if you think that we're not great, then there's something wrong with you. We've already been great. But since you talk about that we're going to be great again, let's see what your greatness is. Because right now, buddy, you're getting old. So I don't see how great you're going to be anymore, besides hanging out on the beach with your friends, getting burnt out suntans and lifting up your tatas and stuff so you can get some sunburn underneath your chest, because you're not a very good person when it comes to speaking to the public. You curse and you make people feel bad. So I hope these kids grow up to be, smart and know to make good decisions. Aside from that, all the newscasters, all the media. So the media, all the analysts were flipping. Last night they were scared, and today when I woke up, none of them wanted to say that he was elected. What are your thoughts on that? You're your major's journalism. So how would you approach something like this?
I mean, you gotta report the news. The news is news. Obviously don't report fake news because that's just stupid. But when something happens and it's factual information, you gotta talk about it. No matter how much you like it or don't like it, it is what it is. That there's no other way around that. If people feel a certain belief about them and they're refusing to do their job as a journalist, that's ruining their integrity as a journalist, and that's honestly really stupid to me.
So what about the people who have interviewed him or have sat opposite side of him, and then after the interview he gives his personal account because of the certain questions? Do you think he dislikes hard-hitting questions, or is it just that he finds that he's being tricked?
Well, I mean, I'm sure when it comes to these interviews, they see the questions before he even sits down in the chair. If we could ask legit questions in these interviews, we'd have some of the best interviews ever made. But not. That's why 9 out of 10 times, like look at the Vince McMahon documentary. That should have been. If we were allowed to ask the questions and get the answers, the proper questions and answers from that documentary, it would have been the best documentary ever made. Because Vince McMahon is a fucking lunatic. So, that if we were allowed to ask Donald Trump the proper, right questions, and he was allowed to give the proper and right answers, it'd be an interview for the ages more than likely, you know. But seeing as how these kinds of interviews work, we don't know what the real answers are. You know, he gives the answers that he knows he can give because he knows the questions he's being asked.
And now that he has Elon Musk on his side, you know, there's a lot of things that's going to be happening. You know, he's going to bring back drilling, a lot of fracking, you know, farming, all of these things that, hey, shout out to Jose, DJ John Velez. You the man, Jose. You the man. Thank you. You know, these are the things we got to be thinking about. And infrastructure, right? We just had a couple of natural disasters occur. How is he going to approach that? You know, and if you're talking about the cars and saving the motor vehicle industry, as well as changing the educational system, you know, hopefully, you know, you make the correct adjustments and not chastise or just do away with people. And what about immigration? You know, I know that you had closed the borders back then, but how do you think you're going to have the capability to wound up all these people, all these gangs that have taken over Chicago and different places, and be able to ship them out? You know, unless you have some targeted way that you can see people from outer space and know exactly who they are and where they belong, I don't see that happening. So, you know, remember that everything is a business. The criminal justice system needs crime in order for it to operate. Schools need children in order for people who barely have the proper brains just because they got a degree to teach it. Because you have some teachers that are teaching these kids stuff that doesn't even understand. I hope my goddaughter do her homework. And I went to the old way. I told her, you're going to draw some X's and some O's, and then you're going to count that, and then you're going to count all of those, and that's your answer. And she was like, that's easier. I was like, why are they teaching a second grader algebra? What is going on here?
I didn't learn algebra to the 7th grade.
Exactly. It wasn't even brought up to junior high school. Why? And at first grade, you're just barely making it to addition and subtraction. In the second grade, you gotta solidify that. You know, it's like, what is this? A 6-year-old in the second grade is learning algebra, and then she's showing me the formula. Like it's programmed into her already. But then she doesn't know how to do the check. You know how you check your work. And I was like, no, sweetie, do it this way. And then I told her, write it out. You got 7 plus 9 equals 16. And then when you do it the other way, and you take the X's and O's, and then she was like, that's so much easier. Because not all children have the same capacity. Yeah. You got to work with what you got. I taught her how to sound out. I taught her how, you know, about adjectives, conjunctions, you know, or synonyms and all. And she's looking at me and saying, oh, those are the things that my teacher says. So I broke it down. And all it took was 37 minutes. I timed myself. 37 minutes. I taught this young little princess so much that she was reading a paragraph when she couldn't even. And then she's like, da, 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 da. I'm like, you see? They're sponges. So Trump, I hope that, you know, you do take on, you know, the real issues, because if we can't educate our future, then why even bother, you know, talking about stuff that is relevant, but you make it irrelevant because you want them to eat McDonald's, which had an outbreak, and I hope you don't push that agenda again, because that'll be bad business. All right. And now we're going to get into our feature quick segment of film with Tyler. Tyler's going to talk to everybody about the film industry right quick, because he is a movie buff and a critic. And he's going to let you guys know actually what he thinks about the film industry right now, and what's good and what's not, and what's a flop. Tyler?
Yeah, man. So, like I said, like I've been saying on here a couple past weeks, this month is going to be slow, because really nothing's been coming out. Thanksgiving weekend, that's going to be the weekend everybody's going to the movies. But box office is looking about the same, you know. Venom: The Last Dance is still on top, number one. It had a 49.2% drop, bringing in $25.9 million, bringing its total gross to $89.8 million domestically. It is still the lowest grossing of the trilogy, but overseas it ranked in bank, and I think the total worldwide is $300 million right now. So
for Venom.
yeah.
Okay.
So you know, that don't surprise me. These movies make money. You know, I saw it twice. I went with my friends and then with my little brother. It's not high art, you know. I still need an answer as to why we're getting 3 Venom movies with no Spider-Man in it. But you know, I know Jose said he saw it. What did you think about that?
So, like I said to you earlier, you know, the best parts for me were like towards the middle end, and that's because of all the other characters.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin it. That were involved. Now, the fact that it was called The Last Dance, and the way that, you know, I could see it from the comic aspect of it, the storyline rather, but the realistic look with the comic, it's just like, if you don't know this comic from way back then, you don't know what's going on. Like when I grew up, those stories that they're giving is like, damn, those are when I was reading comics. Yeah. So they're taking it back then, but then moving forward, because I understand that there's a transitioning happening with Venom, right? He's moving on to the other side, correct?
I don't know.
The Marvel.
I don't know what they're doing. So it was reported a couple days ago that Sony wants to do a Sinister Six movie with all these stupid villains that they have in these movies. So it would be, to my understanding, it would be Venom, Morbius, Vulture, Craven, whose movie comes out in December, which looks okay, and then Madam Web, which I don't understand why she's there. She's not a part of that at all. Her movie was an abomination, and I don't know what they're doing. I don't understand who is telling them that this is a good idea for them to say, yeah, we're gonna take and make a Sinister Six movie, have the team of villains, but A, the team don't make any sense, and B, Spider-Man's not gonna be there.
Okay.
The fuck? What are you doing? I don't understand that. And then that team makes no sense. The most commonly known Sinister Six roster is, from my knowledge, Dr. Octopus, Green Goblin, Vulture, Scorpion, you know, and then 2 other random people that you'll have in there, you know. But
Tammy Hayes says
no.
It left a lot of unanswered questions, but it was not that bad.
No, it wasn't that bad. But I enjoyed the movie. It's just my frustrations lie with the whatever they're doing with the Sinister Six nonsense. It just doesn't make any sense. I feel like they have to have a Spider-Man. There's no way you do a Sinister Six without Spider-Man. But I mean, they did 3 fucking Venom movies without Spider-Man. So what do I know? You know, it's just,
even Spider-Man had Venom in it, right?
What do you mean? Spider-Man 3, yeah.
Yeah, Spider-Man film had Venom, but Venom didn't have Spider-Man.
It don't make any sense,
right? Because they were arch rivals, right?
Yeah, you know, I don't know. These movies at this point, they're just exhausting.
You know why? Because Stan Lee died. Because Stan Lee would have said,
the first Venom movie came out when he was still alive.
Right, and he would have been like, "Don't do that. That makes no sense."
I don't know what they're doing with these. You know, they're just exhausting. They're so middle of the road movies. Like, did I enjoy The Last Dance? Sure, yeah, I enjoyed it. Is it a good movie? No. Is it stupid and fun? Yeah. You know, I ain't gonna tell you that a Venom horse is not entertaining. You know, I ain't gonna tell you that him having a musical sequence to ABBA is not entertaining, you know? But, I mean, these aren't high art. You know, I feel like we've been getting comic book movies for forever at this point. And we're so far beyond this, you know, oh, we're going to half-ass the story, we're going to half-ass all this, but, you know, we'll throw in the cool fights and the effects. It's like, no, we're so far beyond this. You know, look at what Christopher Nolan did with the Dark Knight trilogy. I just went through that trilogy with my brother, and it was like the greatest 9.5 hours of my life. You know, I love the Dark Knight trilogy. You know, I wish we could get back to a point where comic book movies are actually changing the game again instead of just, you know, it was okay. You know, it did what it had to do. The MCU is the same way. I feel like the MCU is just in a fucking hole right now. You know, we used to be on top of the world with Infinity War and Endgame. Now we're getting Agatha all along, a spinoff of a show that
seems like you're getting a little upset there.
The less said about that show, the better. I don't want to get in trouble. You know, you say anything bad about that show, you get in trouble. But you know, I don't know. It's kind of annoying being a Marvel fan right now, but we getting a new Superman next year. I'm excited about that.
Okay.
Excited about that.
Sure. All right. So we're going to take a quick, short commercial break, show some videos, and come back and talk some more about what is out there and marketing and promotions on where you can go to Florida, Orlando, or any other parts of the nation with My Timeshare. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be renting out 2 weeks at a time. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know. Well, a week at a time, but total of 2 weeks. So if you're interested, let me know. Instead of spending $6,000 to $10,000 at a Disney hotel, mess with me and I'll give you at least 20% of that cost. And you're going to be happy with your family because you're going to be able to do everything. Rent the car, go anywhere you want, and you still won't spend the money that you spend in that Disney hotel. Be back in a few minutes with Tyler and Jose on X-Tremitiez ENT Talk Show. Shout out to DAVON Franklin. He's in the community doing this thing.
Let's go.
Enjoy the serenity of the feeling inside your mind on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. 69 sunny degrees, 3 o'clock in the Big Apple.
Yo, I heard you looking for the truth. Well, listen, this is all non-fiction. Spit it with conviction, stronger than addiction. Friction, you don't want no static with the Stetzer. Double up and add another 100,000 extra. Drexler, baseline drive with the dunk. In full gear, bringing you that 45 funk. 35 years, blood, sweat, and no tears. Now y'all giving up love to the true pioneers. Bang, I'm wicked like Bobby on the drums. Smoking out with Sally in the lobby of the slums. Brownsville, East New York, it's all Brooklyn. Raised in New York, we walk and talk Brooklyn. Jooksman, here to set it off, something sinister. Roll with the rhyme, it's the crime prime minister. Rusty, if you ain't rocking with us, we like likewise. Word, salute the daddy, yo, the light wide. Brownsville, East New York, it's all Brooklyn. Raised in New York, we walk and talk Brooklyn. Brownsville, East New York, it's all Brooklyn. Raised in New York, we walk and talk Brooklyn. Brownsville, East New York, it's all Brooklyn. Raised in New York, we walk and talk Brooklyn. Brownsville, East New York, it's all Brooklyn.
Alright, here we go.
Raised in New York, we walk and talk Brooklyn.
Told me to wish upon a star, shout it out the sky. They said explain just who you are, Ephesians 1 and 9. Cause I've been saved by blood, discipled by the gangsters. When I be sailing the sea, y'all looking for an anchor. Purpose and poetry, with some added pressure. Dribbling and shooting these words, the daddy-o professor. I came and conquered and ruled, could call me ruler-centric. Used to make songs for his parents, now I make songs with Kendrick. They say the best in my class, I say best in my school. Best in my category, pivotal Brooklyn story. Clutch like Robert Horry, all full of guts and glory. And we from East New York, where Mark and Guru from. Playtime been over for years, so stop playing with me. I stepping over my peers, what they saying to me. And ain't no party like a Stetsasonic party. Better tuck your chains and watch. And when you hear go Stetson, no doubt, I can bet you all of Brownsville coming out the block. Watch.
Brownsville, East New York, it's all Brooklyn. Raised in New York, we walk and talk Brooklyn. Brownsville, East New York, it's all Brooklyn. Raised in New York, we walk and talk Brooklyn. Brownsville, East New York, it's all Brooklyn. Raised in New York, we walk and talk Brooklyn.
The Brooklyn bred, Brooklyn head, the best pound for pound, the prince of the art of sound, world-renowned sound for turntablism. And I'm the first with my mouth to do a scratch to a stable rhythm. I'm meant to rise, percussions that identify, hence the why, it's the wise enterprise. And even if you try to flip them like Wilson, still son, you can't get my skills, son. If kicking beats is your forte, hey, it's all good, but step to me, guarantee you have an off day. Mad sounds what made you fit flippins, mad props, yo, I'll even have the foes on the tip tripping. I entertain, I'm a Harlem Week thriller, a Coney Island rapping beat contest killer. Boom, the second you heard wise, when it was over we was winning first, second, and third prize.
Brownsville, East New York, it's all Brooklyn. Raised in New York,
cause here we come. Your prodigal sons hustling a new outcome. I swing beyond the fences, reeling against the fences. Let me break it on down and truly address this. Brooklyn born certified, state law energized. Make them all, make them all, make them all super. And we will do the improbable, make it all possible. Take the unbelievable, shape it to achievable. In every street corner Ave, no of assurance, the step will represent BK to the fullest. In every street corner Ave, no of assurance, the step will represent BK to the fullest.
Brownsville, East New York is all Brooklyn. Raised in New York, we walk and talk Brooklyn. Brownsville, East.
Back to the spam folder.
Throw them back there, oh.
All my DMs are spam folders. What's up, family? What's up? Bring any Henny? Got any Henny? Got smoke edibles and ecstasy. Nigga, how you wanna flex? How you wanna flex? Talk some street. Talk my corporate. As long as you know, it's all new. On the streets, a man might be a pimp. Corporate, I put a man in a pimp. New tea, here wanna sip? Nah, I'm not sharing with simps. Nah, I don't trick.
I'm regal now, that's my kind of air. The words I breathe are royalty. As real as it get when I spit fire. My only cap of my royalties. Got books now, LLC's out the hood now. Got the fam in a good time, but don't test me cause it'll go down.
Going on vacation by myself. Why bring sand to the beach? Pay my cell phone bill, but I still can't be reached. Found some local freaks, multiple pairs of cheeks. Getting right now, then leave me in peace. Can't leave with a dot in my sheets. Then give it off back to my peace.
I got a slight problem, I don't do well. With stupid people, I ring bells. If you knew me in the past and I cut the ties, you gotta lose myself. Foreign flights, fresh nights, OG kicks, drip light. Adjust me right when I'm moving through. I'm snatching you through your windpipe.
And we like cash money and doubles, bottles of mad covers, ladies and Range Rovers who visit us and then go back to the spam folder. Back to the spam folder. Go back to the spam folder. Back to the spam folder. Go back to the spam folder. Daddy's got to leave after I release. My sex game like my music game, it's a new release. Talk nice, ma. That makes my folder. Don't play no games, or it's back to the spam folder. I'm wiser, older, don't need closure. Take off your clothes, assume doggy posture.
Got shots to OnlyFans, the new talent is to have none. Just make sure you record it, cause your content is like #1. I'm just saying, these new tricks really all about playing. Acting out the roles of what they saying, but there's no real truth to what they faking.
I'm the team captain, Odie Osiris. Holding the team flag like Bron in Paris. Polo jackets, Yeezy glasses. Tinted windows when my whip passes. Watch my rain, buy you galoshes. You a third real Chris Bosches. More jewels than carrots, horses and carrots. I'm a savage.
First team first, cause we all in like wrestling when it go down. I ollie over with alley music, my alley's always gonna hold me down. My skaters getting their grind on, rail on them when I'm outside. Jump in like feet first, I use my music to power slide.
And we like cash money and doubles, bottles from mad covers, ladies and Range Rovers who visit us and then go back to the spam folder. Back to the spam folder. Go back to the spam folder. Back to the spam folder. Go back to the spam folder.
And I ice out the face. I'm at the top of the range. They want me go, so I'm keeping it K. Turning it up, now she know how to rage. I know she wanna be part of my team. She going down if you know what I mean. Mixing my cup and I'm twisting that weed. Clumsy as fuck when she going up the lean. Get to a bag and I'm stuck in my ways. I made a killie, I really don't play. We going hard, I could do this all day. I get to the money, my flow is insane. Fucking with greeters, that's holding that heat. We came to party, pull up in them beams. 22 shorties, a dozen 2 seats. I'm counting them numbers and pouring that lead. I took my wrist and I ice out the face. I'm at the top of the range. They want me go, so I'm keeping the K. Turning it up, now she know how to rage. I know she wanna be part of my team. She going down if you know what I mean. Mixing my cup and I'm twisting that weed. Clumsy as fuck when she go off the lean. I'm moving on time and I move like a boss. Making a splash and you taking the loss. My people's on duty, we came with some cuties. They came in the party, they give it they all. I brought some ice and I'm watching it tick. Walking the starlets, I'm flicking my wrist. Shutting it down and no autos or pics. I'm hitting it once and it is what it is. My piece is hitting, now I'm in my prime. She want big envy to hit from behind. Back in my bag and I'm back on my grind. Rocks on my chain, it'll make you go blind. Pushing the start, never needed a key. Hop in that Porsche, different color the seats. Rocking that Gucci, I keep it a G. I came in with Louis, they call me the king. I took my wrist and I ice off the face. I'm at the top of my range. They want me go, so I keep it a K. Turning it up, now she know how to rage. I throw some money, they keeping it live. Shaking that booty, it don't feel so real like a movie on Tubi. I know what I'm doing, don't play with some newbies. 100 or better for real. My wrist and I ice off the face. I'm at the top of the range. They want me go, so I'm keeping it K. I'm turning it up, now she know how to rage. I know they wanna be part of my team. She going down if you know what I mean. Mixing my cup and I'm twisting that weed. I'm close, yeah, it's fun when she go off the lean.
You already know. We are here, live worldwide. Extremities ENT on IAXISRADIO with the one and only legend himself, Boricua Posse.
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Good, you?
Alive another day. It's a blessing.
You already know. So,
The mic?
yes, sir.
All right.
My brother's here in the house. It's been a long time since he's been in the Boogie Down Bronx doing something in this parts. So let everybody know, give them a recap from way back, who you are, what inspired you, and what are we doing here today?
Buenas tardes, mi gente. I'm Mr. Boricua Posse. I'm Mr. New York City, Mr. Five Boroughs. Been doing this for a very long time. Humbly, your humble servant right here came in as a dancer, started as a dancer, and then worked my way up. And I've been performing now for, I'm hitting my 30th year now as a performer. So it's been an honor to have been able to serve the Puerto Rican community as a Puerto Rican. You know, it's been an honor for me to have been able to go. I put my feet in 36 states as a performer, so it's been an amazing ride for me. And I'm still doing it, so I'm not going anywhere no time soon. Even though they want me to stop, you know, somebody told me I'm too old. I need to stop already.
What?
Yeah, I was told that recently. You know, está viejito ya, you know, you should think about, you know, retiring and just producing music for other people. And I said, no, I've been there before, producing for other people, and, you know, not everybody is committed. Everybody, you know, they have a problem with coming to the studio on time, and they don't have their lyrics correct, or they had a fight with their wife, and their wife don't want you to come to the studio because they're all guys, and think they have women there and hiding in the closet. Been through all of that already. Been through all of that already. I'm like, listen, man, you know, I work professional. You know, we don't do those things, but can't dictate for everybody how they have no control at home. But yeah, so it's been great for me, you know. It's been an amazing run for me. Rest in peace, Danny Wepaman Vargas. You know, been singing the Yo Fellas remix since 1997, and I can't complain. I cannot complain. I am one of the most ugliest, famous Boricuas walking this earth, and you know what? With privilege, I say thank you very much. You know, I'm a Bronx, Brooklyn boy from Puerto Rico that came here a long time ago with a dream, and you know what? It wasn't what I wanted, but winded up turning to something amazing, and it's been great for me. I'm still, like I said, recording, performing, been in movies, done a lot of community work, you know. I've done a lot of charity work, still doing charity work. And now I'm stepping into another realm. So tonight I'm here in the Bronx because I'm going to be at the War Room doing my first stand-up comedy show. So that's why I'm in the Bronx tonight.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's going to be amazing. So if you're in the Bronx tonight, everybody always complaining, oh, you're never in the Bronx. Well, I'll be in the Bronx tonight. New Bold Ave in the Bronx. Anybody that's from the Boogie Down knows that used to be called the Herpes Triangle, which is over there by Parkchester. You know, everybody. PC's, Riddler's, Tapestry, Jet Set, Kismet, and when the other one side street. So everybody knew the deal back then. I don't even know why they called it the herpes triangle, but that's what it was called because everybody, for the most part, a lot of people when they said they had herpes, they either got it at PC's, Riddler's, Tapestry. I was like, it was a wild time, But yeah, it was. Let me tell you, anybody that's from the Bronx or from New York, period, that lived and clubbed in the 90s had a great, great time. The whole club scene is so different now. You can't even go out with your lady and have a good time, or even by yourself. You got to worry about other knuckleheads doing something that's, not conducive with what they should be doing, especially when you're like an older man. Like, you're too old to be doing that over there,
Somebody giving you a shout out. Tyrone Green says, "Peace, King."
Hey, Tyrone Green. God bless, my brother. God bless.
He also has a show here, behind enemy lines on Saturdays.
All right.
Also, Tara Vocals,
Tara Vocals. Buenas tardes, Tara. Good evening, Tara.
She's a phenomenal singer as well, man. She sings all types of great
and
music.
Miriam Sanchez, good evening. How are you?
Soundview.
Okay. I'm going to be in that area. Well, tonight I'm going to be in New Bold Ave, which is by Parkchester. But, we're going to be doing, once a month, we're going to be doing stand-up comedy at this place. And there'll be other comedians coming through. And also we're going to have, we're going to let new upcoming artists get on that stage and do their thing.
Okay.
So, and we're not charging them. So it's, some of these places, they tell you, hey, yeah, coming through. And then you got to pay a fee. So, yeah, there's people that do that. There's people that tell you, you want to be in a Puerto Rican Day Parade. And, as an artist, you get excited. Oh, my God, the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Yeah, I want to be in that. Well, you got to give me $800. Damn. Shit, I got to pay the rent. Pay the rent or go to the parade. Pay the rent or go to the parade. You know what I'm saying? But, and the problem is that, some of these young people will go for that.
And the thing is that it's crazy because why you have to pay for something that you're celebrating when it's all sponsored already?
Well, for the most part, a lot of sponsors, that's the way they find a way to make a little bit of money on the side or whatever. And listen, I'm not going to knock your hustle, but just keep in mind that if it's like that, then you should put it out there like that. Like, listen, we're going to do the Puerto Rican Day Parade. The flow costs this much if you want to get involved.
Right.
A breakdown, with a full, because I'm going to be in the parade. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking to have my own float. So we already gave a whole breakdown to what it all comes out to. The performers that want to participate, that want to get involved with it as sponsor, well, there's a sponsor fee. But that's different. You understand? It's all broken down from the beginning. Mm-hmm. Not no surprise. How you doing? I'm inviting you to the parade, but you got to pay.
Yeah. I heard the nightmares from several artists that have come through, and I tell them, shout out to AJ. He had to say no. Yeah, he had to say no.
Because, listen, es una falta de respeto, not for nothing. I understand, listen, everybody got to make money somehow. But, when you're in the Puerto Rican Day Parade and you are on a float, there's no money, like, every block that you drive by, your Cash App doesn't get smacked with $1. You understand? So it's not something that's generating revenue. So, if you have a fee, that's fine, but take into account that you got to look out for the artist too, because if the artist is coming up, he might not have $800 to throw away. He might not even have $100 to throw away. So what does that mean? Because he might not have that money, he's not good enough, or might not be talented enough, and it might be somebody that's really, really talented. And you're passing up on that just because you want to be a little self-centered and, charge for something that's free to the public.
That's the point. And then
the parade is free to the public.
Yeah.
Then
if you're affiliated with the individuals that do that, then they try to label you with that association, which, and forgive me for saying, I had to cut off ties with individuals that were doing that because I had the artists coming at me, yo, you always looking out for us. Why does this guy want to charge us this and that? I said, for what?
I've been down that road already.
Oh, okay. So then you know what? This is what you got to do. And then they're like, yo, man, thank you, man. Because if not, I would have choked that guy out.
But the problem is, too, at the same time, it's like these freestyle concerts, right? For instance, everybody's always complaining to me, Oh, it's the same lineup. It's the same lineup. It's the same lineup. Don't go.
Right.
Don't go. And if you don't go, and if a bunch of people decide not to go anymore, then that might tell the promoter, let me switch things around a little bit. Let me add something different to the pot. But if el que no llora no mama, so if you don't say nothing, there's a rule, there's a golden rule in music. Stand up for something or lay down for everything.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't stand up for yourself as an artist, let me tell you, the DJs are going to run you rampant. Clubs are going to run you rampant. The promoters are going to run you. Man, listen, I don't have promoters. I don't go all the way to PA, to the outskirts of PA, talking about, oh, man, it wasn't what we thought. A lot of people didn't show up because of the snow. Well, here's the problem. My booking contract doesn't say anything about any weather conditions because I'm indoors. So you have to honor my booking contract. And if you don't want to honor my booking contract, don't worry about it. You're going to honor it. Mm-hmm. You're going to pay me. Trust me. Before I leave, I will be paid. One way or the other, I'm getting paid. We could do it the nice way or we could do it the nice way.
Right. Because people forget the fact that your time is costly.
No, it's not even so much that. It's, a lot of these young promoters, they jump the gun. They see these big concerts and they go, oh, maybe I could do one. Research before you do it. Don't just think, oh, I'm going to book Boricua Posse, put them in this club, bam, sell out. That club might not be a club that plays my style of music. The crowd might not be that type of crowd. That crowd might be a more Latin crowd where they might want me to come in, but not to do no house music, only reggaeton stuff, which I have.
Right.
So you have to be able to, it's called read the crowd. As a DJ, you're supposed to do it, and as a performer. I've gone to venues where I've changed my show tape on the spot. I have 8 different show tapes. So when I get there and I see the crowd is not too Latin, then I grab a show tape that I know that has more English house music and then the remix, and that's it. But then if I see, if it's a big Hispanic crowd, then I'll pull out my guaracha, my reggaeton, and then I'll make it a bigger show. I'll make it, because, be honest, they booked me for one song, but I'm not going to come here and I feel like it's like a quickie, like a bad quickie, 4.5 minutes, bye. No, I don't want to be on stage for no 4.5 minutes. So I'm going to add new music, and even though you didn't pay for it, as a promoter, you only pay me for the 4.5 minutes, I'm still going to do my show. I'm still going to do a 12-minute show, regardless. So whether you paid me for one song or 12, I'm doing my whole 12-minute show. And who's going to be unhappy with that? Not the crowd. So,
right.
And as a promoter, you don't lose. So that's what I've been doing to keep myself relevant musically, because you hear Boricua Posse, you think house music. No. I have produced EDM, reggaeton, Latin trap. I have a Mexican girl out of Arizona that I just did a cumbia track for. And musically, I'm all over the place. I can't stay in one genre. I can't stay still. I have grown-up ADHD, but musically, I have ADHD where I have to be on stage. I need to be on stage. I was told to retire. Man, I could curse?
Of course.
Okay, well, the person that told me to retire, I told him, listen, make sure you have some good lip balm so when you kiss my ass, you don't cut my nalgas with those dry-ass lips, because I'm not going to retire. A lot of people don't listen. A lot of people don't like me, but they don't like me without talking to me. You make an assumption, and you know what happens when you make an assumption. You make an ass out of you and umption.
Yeah.
So it's not even worth it. Like, if I'm an open book, just come up to me and ask me anything you like. And you might not like my answer, but I'm going to give you one.
Right.
I've been in this situation before. Listen, when I was young and I was dating, a little firecracker up on Creston and 184, I met this girl over there. Bad. Oh, man, bad from head to toe. Met her in Pole Park. I'm like, all right, okay. That shit was whack as hell. When she asked me, she was like, so how was it? I was like, you want me to tell you the truth or you want me to make it feel good? No, tell me the truth. That shit was horrible. Now, I didn't, they threw a couple of them, tiraron con 2 o 3 zapatos. I got hit in the head with a shoe, a Pepsi bottle. Chihuahua bit me on the ankle a couple of times on the way out. But that's the problem with me. You have to. I try to be very honest with people, so this way you can say, I don't like him, but at least if you ask him something, he's gonna tell you what it is, whether you like it or not.
Right.
And that's the problem with the industry. They want artists to be quiet. They don't want artists to have an opinion. They don't want artists to know that there's a lot of ways to do it without breaking yourself in half to do it. I got signed to a label last year. I'm old. I'm a 57-year-old dude. I got signed last year to Master Blaster Records, DJ Tony T out of Chicago. And it's a house music label. But when I walked in through the doors for Master Blaster Records, I made it very crystal clear. I'm not a one-genre artist. I'm not a one-genre producer. I'm going to produce an array of music. I already have an array of music produced already. It's just, let's get this going. And when he tells me, well, send me a couple of songs. Let me see what you got. I sent him 38 files. He was like, what? I wasn't expecting 38 files. I said, you told me to send you music. And all 38 songs recorded, mastered, and everything. So he was like, you sing on his music? I said, yes, I am. So I got signed. So I got signed as a producer / artist. So my contract is different from anybody else's on the label, but I'm the only artist on the label as of right now. So I'm the main shit stain right now. I'm the main focus. I'm the main everything right now. And I put out, we did a house track called Mad About You that did very well. Made it up to number 8 in the Latin house music charts. And a song right now that I have that's out right now called No Me Grite, which is also like number 11 in the Latin house music charts as well. So this whole, doing the music thing that's what you work for, to see those type of results. You don't do this to... Some people don't even go on stage, to be honest with you, Jose. Some people don't even go on stage to perform for the crowd. They're so egotistical. They stroke their own ego, but just being there. But then you could tell in their performance who they are and what they're about. Because you go, wait a minute. You walked in here, I'm going to throw some old Puerto Rican shit. You walked in here, Pancho Carequeso, and you made no noise. So you walked in here, you gave this whole impression that you were like hot, and you're a fucking Ice Cube. So then that's where, and in the freestyle concerts, and there's no lie, my best friend Jose is sitting right there, he could tell you. On many concerts that I have done, they say, I do not want to perform after Anthony. I don't want to perform after him. I want to perform before him. I do not want to perform after him. He's loud, he's rambunctious. The people, he takes away their energy with him and all that. It feels great to be able to be singled out like that. Like, no, I don't want to perform after him. I really don't. And it happens to me in all the festivals, all the clubs. It happens to me all the time. And I'm like, okay, so I'm still a threat. I'm still a threat. But in a good way, I'm still a threat because it's like, I don't want to perform after him. Hell no. So, I've had the only groups that have done like...
Rose says hi.
Hi, Rose. How are you, Rose? Buenas noches, Rose. So I've had like a great amount of success with that, where I come in by myself and they go, wait, Boricua Posse, it's just you. It's just me. But why is it Posse? Well, Boricua Posse is not just me. See, that's the whole thing. It's me and my partner, but my partner is the one that does not want to be on stage at all. He doesn't listen. He doesn't even want to go to the shows. I mean, like, Carlos, you coming to a show? No. No, I don't want to be there. I don't want to do nothing. I just go do what you're supposed to. And that's it. He doesn't want to go to none of the shows, So we've done a lot of great music that we've put out. And so, like, I sent you guys something that I just recently got mastered like 3 days ago. So,
introduce
because everybody's not too familiar with my music, outside of house music. So right here live, my new song is called Casa, Casa. You should be able to enjoy it. All my Latinos out there are going to enjoy this track.
All right, only on the Extremities ENT Talk Show on IAXIS Radio. Live worldwide debut. Casa, pa' boricua, pase.
Desde hace rato estoy envuelto viéndola como ella baila. Viéndome con esos ojos, ella quiere que yo le caiga. Tú sí que vale la pena, mami, vamos a involucrarnos. Mañana veremos qué pasa. Si nos apagan el teteo, baby, no hay que preocuparnos, porque la seguimos en casa. La seguimos en casa. La seguimos en casa. Tranquila, yo nervioso, que no vean los envidiosos. Tu cintura, flow, guitarra, baby, está pa' tocarte. Par de serenata, hoy quiero besarte. Tu boca me mata. Dame una oportunidad pa' que veas de verdad cómo este loco te hace feliz y el amor hasta no poder más. Hago que toques el cielo sin salir de tu casa. Si en la noche te da frío, quiero ser quien te abraza. Baby, tú escribes si estás cerca del gueto, que nosotros somos el mejor dueto. Estoy casi que pego contigo. Wow. Hazme la señal que yo no viro. Tú sí que vale la pena, mami, vamos a involucrarnos. Mañana veremos qué pasa. Si nos apagan el teteo, baby, no hay que preocuparnos, porque la seguimos en casa. La seguimos en casa. La seguimos en casa. Seguido el after party, la gente de Zacatá. Las botellas no se cierran, las tenemos destapadas, porque esta noche se bebe hasta más no poder. Una bulla para las mujeres, pa' que no lloren por él. Aquí se vino fue a rumbear, a cortarse las nenas, que no muevan las blanquitas, también todas las moras. Las baby andan a fuego, cuidado que se me queman, pa' que el perro te muerda, no hay que soltarle cadena. Desde hace rato estoy envuelto viéndola como ella baila, Viéndome con esos ojos, ella quiere que yo le caiga, Tú sí que vale la pena, mami, vamos a involucrarnos. Mañana veremos qué pasa. Si nos apagan el teteo, baby, no hay que preocuparnos, porque la seguimos en casa. La seguimos en casa. La seguimos en casa.
That's right. Extremities ENT with Boricua Posse. Yo, I like that, man. I really, really like that. What you thought, Tyler?
That was good.
Yeah?
That was fun.
Yes, sir.
Look at that. You even got the youngin' talking about it was fire. You
That
know what I mean?
song, I stepped out of bounds musically with that, because right now, if you were to guess what kind of song it is, you wouldn't know. It's Afro-tropical.
Right.
So nobody would be expecting something like that from me. So gotta be different. Have to be able to cater to the crowd. That song, I could perform it in any festival that's not American, and it would be great.
Look, awesome. See, you already getting mad love for it.
Oh, thank you, Rose. Thank you very much. So that's the deal with that song. That's why, the song means a whole lot to me, because it helps me be able to be full bilingual.
All right. So I was just telling you that, in the summertime, there's a lot of Central South American festivals that I like to attend in different boroughs and states. And that right there is something that will be on rotation, even on mainstream.
You want to laugh? I actually, I'm actually a talent director for the Columbia Festival of Union City.
Really?
Yeah.
It's funny. When I shout out to Emerson High School, went out there. Mom sent me from Southern Boulevard out there. She said I was a bad kid as a kid. She was scared. Well, we from the same block.
Better over there.
yeah, I did good. I got picked up by scouts from Michigan, and then got into trouble out there. I had to come back over here. So it's a whole life thing. But when you say Union City, you just brought back. That's exactly where they would love the Colombians, the Cubans, Ecuadorians, everybody out there. And they throw real parties where people pay $75 to go into an event.
Yeah,
concert money.
Yeah, I've actually you're gonna laugh. I actually about 3 years ago I was approached by an Indian company called Awesome TV. So a big shout out to my boy Ritesh Parikh. So they have their network is huge of Eastern Asians. Oh my God, their parties are like. Forget about it. You walk in at 8 o'clock at night, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, and these people do not want to go home. They party on. The Indians party for real. So I did Fashion Week for them a couple of years in a row. They booked me to perform for Fashion Week for them, and we did a great concert. Then last year, it was last year, right? Last year, his son finished his high school, and he tells his father, for my high school graduation party, I want Boricua Posse to perform. Now these are Indians with the red dot right here, So they're like, all right. So they called me, they booked me, we went. When I tell you 800 people partying, jumping up and down, they had traditional players. They had chefs right there cooking for you live. They had food from wall to wall, and very hot, spicy, everything. I'm like, listen, I don't know about all that. Can't do the spicy stuff like that. But I had an amazing time working with them. So I have a relationship with the Dominican Parade from Newark, the Colombians in Union City, the Indians. So, and this is why I don't do this for personal reasons. I do this for community reasons. Now I'm involved with the Indians. So when I go to, and Jose could tell you because he was there. They partied with me. They knew my music lyric for lyric for lyric for lyric. Like if they wrote it, singing the whole damn song. And I'm in a circle with a high school graduating class. It was like 30 of them surrounding me. We in the middle. And they have an affinity for one of my songs for Raise a Glass and Flashing Lights. And they're in the middle right there just singing it with me. And it was like an amazing time because this is a younger generation of people.
Right.
So for your music as an older guy, for the younger generation to even bop their head to is a little different. But I've been able to make waves with that because I have not put out a song that no young person has not found musically appealing. They'd be like, "Oh, that's a nice track. I like that." And then you have to also look at the lyrical content. I'm not talking some nonsense on there. Not tonteria, some crazy, stupid. We're not doing all that.
So you also forgot to mention one other festival you're in charge of, the Yonkers Day, right?
I am the talent director for the city of Yonkers. I work for the Yonkers Hispanic Cultural Foundation. So I am the talent director. I oversee the whole festival, parade, floats, all the talent, everything. I run the whole damn thing, the whole show. And it's an amazing festival, amazing parade. Might not be Manhattan's 3.6 million coming down Fifth Avenue, but Yonkers is a big Puerto Rican community, and I've had great success. I'm on my sixth year working for them. I came in 1 year, and I told the president, let me put this together for you. How much are you charging me? I'm not. Let me put this together for you. And the first year, I was able to put 16 performers on that stage. I was able to get Eddie Palmieri to fly down from Puerto Rico for free. He came down, an amazing gentleman. La Lupe's daughter came. Tito Puente Jr. came. I had the actor Sean Nelson, Joseph D'Onofrio. It was a really big, the first one was huge. So ever since then, it's been huge. So, and I bust my ass in that parade. And that festival, I might not handle the red tape, but I handle the most crucial part, keeping them people there, entertained. The most important part, you know. And of course, without a DJ, you have nothing. So big shout out to all the Yonkers DJs and all the DJs that I bring into the fold, either from Big Daddy Entertainment or that I know personally, to come in and do what they got to do. But in Jersey, I'm also involved with Big Daddy Entertainment. We do the big outdoor freestyle concerts, and then we're also our subsidiary, Big Daddy Sunshine, which is we deal with people with lupus. So we do a lupus walk, a lupus dinner. We do a concert free to the public.
Okay.
So we've done amazing things. So, and then my brother, the president of the company, he has lupus himself, and I have epilepsy. So we're both sick men, you know, fighting the good fight. So that's another thing too that I try to tell some of the artists and like the people that see me. Oh, Anthony, you always have on sunglasses. Why? Are you hiding a black eye? No, I'm not hiding a black eye. I am epileptic, and these lights sometimes they don't. So I don't want to take a chance with the maybe, you know. So I rather just keep my glasses on.
Does that play a role in your song "Flashing Lights"?
No, not at all.
It just the way he's saying it, right? It's like, wow, that makes sense. You know?
Nah, the song "Flashing Lights" is something totally different. I tried to revive the taste of disco in that song. Roller skaters, to pull out their roller skates and all that. It's that type of feel good song.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Well, let's talk about this next track you're gonna introduce.
I don't even remember what I sent you guys.
You know what? Years ago, I worked with Miss Carmen Goldberg, that was president of the Yonkers PR Parade roll set.
Yeah, it's a different president now. His name is Luis Muñiz, so it's a different president now.
Okay.
So, but I've had, I can honestly tell you that it's been a great experience working with him as a president.
Right.
Very open to suggestions. Let me do, you know, basically whatever.
Free reign?
Yeah, full free reign. He knows that I'm not going to do anything to affect the parade or the festival. So my main goal is to provide entertainment. So he doesn't have a problem with that. With me, gives me full range. Well, he goes, oh, you're that guy, so I just leave you alone, and I let you do whatever you're gonna do. And then if there's a problem, I call him. But for the most part, we never have a problem.
All right. So what's the next track we're getting into?
Noche de Descontrol, which is a guaracha track, which is also another track that nobody was expecting musically from me. And guaracha right now is a very hot topic musically in the clubs, and just generally all over the place. So right here live on X-Tremitiez Radio, my song Noche de Descontrol.
Let's go.
Y este fin de semana me voy a perder. Los haters hablando, la mala tirando, pero no le voy a bajar. Yo sigo jangueando, bebiendo y fumando. La vida es una y hay que celebrar. La juca, la botella, mujeres atrevidas. Yo voy a disfrutar de los placeres de la vida. Noches de descontrol, de la que se olvidan, y voy a vacilar hasta que Dios diga. Hoy me voy para la calle, hoy salgo a beber, que nadie me diga lo que tengo que hacer. La rumba no para, es hasta amanecer, y este fin de semana me voy a perder. Me voy de party. Me voy de party. Quiero vacilar porque ando en la mía. Quiero una baby que ande lucía, pa' bellaquearla hasta el otro día. Busco placer sin contrato, una baby para pasar el rato. Me cansé de amores ingratos y de todos esos libretos baratos. Hay que celebrar con actitud.
music.
That's right. Yes, indeed. We are back with Boricua Posse. I love that track, man.
Yes, sir. That's another song that I had a great time producing, had a great time writing, great time recording. You know, that's another song that nobody was expecting. Full Latin or Spanish, you know, and no bad words. My music's clean. I do a lot of outdoor venues, and you can't be cursing. These artists don't understand how important it is to have a radio edit and a dub edit, because if your song got one bad word, like for instance, if you curse on my stage on Yonkers, I have a DJ cut you off right there.
That's great.
We're not gonna wait till you finish the whole. No. You come there and you play yourself. Cut it. I'll cut it myself, because I have to introduce everybody. So I'm on stage. I go right there, turn that right off. Sorry, goodbye. Go home. See you later. Vete frei papa.
Yeah.
Because if I don't do it, I'm not gonna allow nobody else to do it. And plus, what a lot of people don't know is that at these outdoor events, there's people that go to church. Just because they're there and they're not wearing a shirt that says I'm church, don't mean that they're not.
Right.
You know, and a lot of them are involved in these community events, and you know, and they're churchgoers. So I get that petal, you know. Plus, not for nothing, if I went with my kid to a festival, I wouldn't want somebody up there talking all kind of hot shit, you know.
What does that mean to you? What does education mean to you?
It means everything to me, because this is why a lot of people are in the position that they're in right now. Lack of education. You know, sometimes, like, I'll give you an example, and I try to educate some of these younger guys. I tell them, listen, when you go up on that stage, try not to do all that talking in the beginning. Just jump into your music, perform, get that out of the way first, and then afterwards, hey, thank you to so-and-so, blah, blah, the city or whatever, because you don't want to take the momentum away from the people that are just dancing all day, and you come there para estar hablando. So now here goes. I told an artist this, and you know what he told me? Oh, you're just saying that because you've been performing for 30 years. No, I'm only telling you this because I know from experience that the crowd reacts to you different. He took it personal. He went ahead and did it his way. And exactly what I said was exactly what happened. The crowd was not too receptive with him. They didn't really care for anything that he had to say, no matter what it was, because he did too much of it in the beginning and then wanted to do it at the end. People don't want to hear all that shit. They want to see a performance. You know, that's why when I come on stage, that's why nobody want to perform after me. Because they go, he comes, 13 minutes straight fire, boom, boom, 13 minutes, I'm done. Hey, thank you, hey, whatever you show, I gotta go, see you later, bye, see, boom, done.
Right.
All that talking and all that, we're not gonna do all of that. I'm sorry.
And you know that whenever I do like shows and I tell artists, listen, you got 8 minutes.
You only got
to
8 minutes.
Perform.
No, and see, they're confused with the 8 minutes. I know what you're gonna say.
Right.
What they don't understand is the 8 minutes mean the 8 minutes of music.
Right.
Not 8 minutes of music and 12 minutes of talking, because that's 20 minutes.
Exactly.
That's not 8 minutes.
Exactly.
So you need to have your show worked out where your show tape is maybe 6.5 minutes.
Yep.
Or maybe 7. And then you use that little few seconds to give your Instagram, your Facebook, Instagram, whatever.
Right.
That's how you do it. So this way the main focus is to keep the people entertained.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want them standing there looking at you like this, because this is what this generation now. Fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Fuck you too. And they get on their phones. And then they go on their phones and they put on at the festival. This whack ass motherfucker, dumbass. That's this generation now. I'm from a different time, you know. And our time, back in the days, you saw two people fighting. You let them fight. If it gets out of hand, then people separate them. Now, this is what everybody does. Yo, record that shit. Se está matando, look, he pulled out a knife.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Oh, shit. We got to get that on the video. Shit. Yo, he stabbed him 12 times. Maybe he'll do it 13. That's how it is now.
So now that you touch on that, I got to ask you right quick. Because of the results of the election, what do you see for the next 4 years?
I'm going to be very honest with you. I am not a political person. Somebody asked me, who you voted for? I'm like, I voted for KFC to bring empanadas to capurrias to the KFC. Because I'm not a political person. I'm going to keep it real. I'm a felon. I can't even vote. So, what do you think about the politics? Okay.
So, do you agree food is expensive and stuff like that?
Food is very expensive. Food is very expensive right now. Man, listen. Back in the days, you could get a gallon of milk for $3, and it was all right. And potheads didn't have a problem with $3. Now milk is like $5, and they're like, wait, milk or pot? Yeah, I would have smoked a blunt. But the kids need cereal, man. Fuck them kids. They ain't get no cereal today. Put milk in, put water in it. But
yeah,
that's this generation now, my advice, I just want to give a little piece of advice to some of these artists real quick. To all you artists out there, stop putting all of your music in all of these platforms. You made a song today, you're excited. I get it. Trust me, it's very exciting when you hear yourself and it sounds good and you know it sounds good. Okay, that's great. Do what's called a snippet. 1 minute. Don't put the whole song out there for free. Because when it's time for you to get booked, be like, I don't want it. I already heard that song. I ripped it on the internet. A lot of people ain't gonna tell you that they're ripping music from the internet, but that's how they're getting it. And that's you put a snippet, they're forced to buy it.
Right. Exactly.
You keep them entertained. It's like it's like the titty bars back in the days. They were really titty bars. That's all you were seeing. Titty. That's it. Now, shit. You see people's ovaries hanging out on the damn table. I'm saying, like, damn, nothing to the imagination now. Now you see it all. Like, damn. I go to the titty bar and I'm like giving colonoscopies in there. Like, yeah, okay, this is what we're doing here today. Okay, no problem. Tengo la mano limpia. My hands are very clean today. Yes.
So what's this last track we got?
This last track right here has made me, and I appreciate wholeheartedly all 5 boroughs of New York City, because I have been through all 5 boroughs of New York City for the past 20 plus years. It's been an honor and it's been a privilege for me, being from a very small town in Puerto Rico, to come here and to have been able to do what I've done.
Where is that in Puerto Rico?
I am from Rio Piedras, Puerto Rico.
That's
Caserío Lloren Torre. So everybody knows I'm from the hood, horrible hood, where even the pigeons have guns. No, they do. Where I live, the pigeons, listen, I'm not playing. The pigeons in Rio Piedras, they have guns. They come up to your window, they look right at you, and they just shit right on while looking at you. They gangster like that. I'm telling you. You think I'm playing? They don't even. You throw the bread at them, and they just look at you like, yeah, okay. I don't give a fuck about your fuck you and your bread. I'm not playing. They gangster like that. But yeah, I'm from a small town in Puerto Rico, and I just want to say this. I want to thank all of you guys, for real. De corazón lo digo. I want to thank all of you guys for have allowed me 29 and a half plus years on stage as a performer. This is my song, the Yo Fellas remix. Rest in peace, Danny Weberman Vargas. I'm Mr. Boricua Posse. I'm Mr. 5 Boroughs. This is my song, the remix.
Only on Extremities ENT Talk Show on IAXIS Radio. Boricua Posse!
Yo, fellas!
Circle, you can't face it, cause my flow is something crazy. You sitting on the sidelines for, shake that day mind, bring it to the dance floor, so I can show you how I do it. I could even two-step through it, so now it's time for you to shake it. Let me see what you got, baby girl, break it. Cause before the night is over, you're gonna want this big boy, you gotta take it. Yo, 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 you play me, I wanna show you Mr. Amazing. To all my people from New York City, Connecticut, Miami, Boston, and Philly, I can see all you people reppin', being Boricua with no side stepping. So when the chorus bump, let's hear it, yo fellas. This is the remix, so put your flags up high. I wanna hear you chanting with pride. Yo, 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 Boricua, yo, yo, Boricua, yo, yo, Boricua, yo, yo, Boricua, yo, Boricua, yo, Boricua, 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 Boricua. Yo, 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 Boricua, yo, yo, Boricua, yo, yo, Boricua, yo, yo, Boricua, yo, Boricua, yo, Boricua, Boricua, yo, 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 Boricua, yo, yo, Boricua,
Shout out to you, North Rican. You already know. Shout out to Smash. Shout out to Tito. You already know. Back with the one and only, the legend himself, Boricua Pase!
Thank you. It's been amazing. It's been fun.
Bro, you don't even understand. Throughout the years, in different places I live in different states, from New York, Jersey, down to Florida, different states I've been in that you least expect, because the population, Hispanic population, is very low. Tennessee and all that. And when you hear, yo, fella, what the, what? Nashville?
Can you believe I was approached by Wisconsin? There's a huge Puerto Rican community.
Yes, there is.
Wisconsin. I'm like, wow. I only thought, because that's why they did Happy Days and Oliver and Shirley. So I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't know. I'm like, wow, they really have Boricuas out there.
Yeah.
Anywhere where the cupones are good, papi, that's where they going.
Actually, my brother left Puerto Rico, came to Green Bay, and I'm in Milwaukee. He met me in Green Bay because I went to catch a Packers game as a bucket lister. And he drove 3 hours just to see me. He ain't seen me in 5 years. And I was like, "Ay, Boricua aquí." And he was like, "Chacho, más que tú quieres." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "Go to Milwaukee. You know we love baseball." And I was like, "But you're in freaking right here with me. It's below 3 degrees." And he was like, "Yo soy de Puerto Rico."
You'd be surprised, man. I bumped into Puerto Ricans in the most awkward places. Where you from? Yo soy de la isla. Don't even talk to you in English. Yo soy de la isla. Oh, okay, where you from? I like Cabo Roba, que era allá, cabrón. Oh, okay, yeah, he's from the island. Gonna use that cabrón, so you know he's from the island.
I got a culture shock when I went 2 weeks ago. Everybody talks about Philly, and I was like, yo, it's deep out there. It's
Philadelphia has.
And then I went down Kensington. And across the street from Kensington, yeah, exactly. Right up the block, all you hear is all the side sign, all the flags, and you go down the block, right underneath the L. Kensington is crazy. And I'm like, yo, this looks like Brooklyn. And everybody's just straight down.
It's crazy.
It's crazy out there.
It's crazy. Kensington looks like Broadway in Brooklyn in the 80s with the addicts and all that stuff.
Yes.
You know, like, I feel bad for that, like all those businesses had to shut down because they...
Right. And I hope, whoever's coming into office now will fix all that up.
Listen.
We'll fix that up because our people are there. And that was the whole mission in the beginning. We can't get rid of them, so let's get them high and get them addicted so they could die off.
Well, it's like the criminal system in New York. They let him out again? Yeah, because they know he's going to fuck up. Each inmate is worth $35,000 a year. You're worth more to them in there than out here. So, they arrested so-and-so. They're about to get paid. They don't. And my thing is because I was locked up. You guys get good money to have us there. So Why can't I have a Big Mac once in a while, bitch? Like just one Big Mac. I'm not asking for the whole thing with the fries and just one Big Mac. You know, just one, motherfuckers, man.
So you got the education, you got the music, you got the community work going on.
Yes, sir.
You got all this stuff and the comedy.
Yes, sir.
Let everybody know tonight where it's at.
I'm gonna be 2151 New Bold Avenue at the War Room here in the Bronx. We're gonna have an amazing, amazing time. I have somebody handing out panty liners at the door. Some people, what is that man encima? And I don't want nobody coming up to me talking about, oh, you're my man encima. You owe me $40 for these jeans, bitch. You bought those in rainbow. They were $10. Stop playing with me. I know rainbow pants when I see them. No, bitch, you bought those in Bombinis. They were $12. I know the difference. Don't play with me. I got 9 sisters. I know cheap clothes. Yeah.
Oh man. Anybody else that's gonna be in the lineup tonight?
No, I'm the only one. Actually, this is my debut as a comedian.
Okay.
So and I did have 2 young ladies that were supposed to perform, but they both got really ill. So I'll be performing tonight too. So.
All right. So 2 for 1 right here.
So what I'm looking to do is I'm gonna do my comedy set, and then I'm gonna have everybody stand the fuck up, and we're gonna party.
All right, so it sounds like it's going to be a great show.
Yes, sir.
And if you're out there on Newbold Avenue, Portchester area, the Boogie Down Bronx, the Herpes Triangle, Soundview, all that, by the Toys R Us and all that, and White Plains Road over there. Shout out to Jose and the Hip Hop Gallery. You're right there in that circle. Isla Verde and all that. Just stop by the War Room to catch my brother, the legend himself, Mr. Boricua Posse, 5 boroughs. This dude keeps it thorough. And if you want to perform in the future in any type of festivals or events, be sure to reach him at
Mr. Boricua Posse at gmail.com.
That's it, Mr. Boricua Posse at gmail.com for all your inquiries. And please make sure that they're serious inquiries, because he ain't got time to be, talking boberia y tonteria.
Listen, I like when the telemarketers call me by mistake. Supposedly, I love when they call me because they don't know who the fuck they just called. Oh, hi, Mr. Quinones? Yeah. So, can you tell your name? Bitch, you just said my whole name. I don't need to tell you my name again. How can I help you? Well, your boat insurance just expired. Damn, man, and I had these 4 bodies that I wanted to throw overboard today. Are you fucking serious? Yeah, your boat insurance. Oh, damn, I got to renew this shit. Fuck you, bye. And that's what I do. Don't get mad with telemarketers. Just give them the same shit they give you. Because they're going to always call you talking about something that you didn't pay. Oh, you didn't pay for your subscription. I didn't? Damn, man. And I was getting ready to watch some real dirty-ass shit on that. Damn, man. Damn, that's crazy.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. It's like when you go to, as a kid growing up, you go to these Puerto Rican barbecues, and you always have that one aunt that comes out from the back, loud as fuck, with the Budweiser in her hand, with the bata, with the 6 pockets in the front. That bitch always comes out from the back. Hi, buddy! It's this bitch here. And you always want to tell her to shut the fuck up, but you can't. She's the one that cooks.
Exactly.
I go back and I spit in that shit. This nigga think I'm playing. I'm not playing. I am not fucking playing.
Catch him tonight, Mr. Boricua Posse.
Yes.
At the War Room. Yes. That's right. Give him the address one more time.
2151 Newbold Avenue. Bring a panty liner. I'll see you there.
What time is it start?
9 p.m. Everything starts at 9, so come down and have a good time. And you can approach me and take pictures with me. Don't let the forehead fool you. I'm a really nice guy, so... Because a lot of people are like, oh, I wanted to talk to you. You can talk to me. I'm approachable. When I did that concert in Jersey City, no lie, you can ask Jose. We went, and the person in charge was like, Anthony, you can go backstage right here, and you can sit down and chill so that people don't bother you. People don't bother me. I'm going in the crowd. I spent the whole night in the crowd. Before and after I performed, I took pictures with everybody and their mother, and even somebody's pit bull. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, listen, I didn't come here to be some bougie ass in the back. Plus all the free shits in the crowd. All the free shits in the crowd. Yo, hey, you want a drink? Yes. I don't gotta pay for it, right? No. Oh shit, yeah, we drinking tonight. Free nutcrackers all night.
Yeah, everybody's in those festivals with nutcrackers.
I don't drink nutcrackers. The last time I drank a nutcracker, I woke up with a woman that looked like me. That's why they call nutcrackers. That's why they call nutcrackers. Yeah, oh my God. Yeah.
Catch him tonight at the War Room, 9 p.m.
I'll see you there. Bring your stretch marks. I'll be there with some cocoa butter. Holla.
We're going to take a short commercial break and come back and close out the Extremities ENT Talk Show on Access Radio with Tyler and Jose.
Let's go.
He said he woke up looking like me.
Bishop, just like me. And a pelo.
Minutos quisiera estar contigo para decirte lo que siento por ti. 7 minutos para explicarte.
Dios te bendiga. ¿Cómo estaba en la escuela?
Muy bien.
Okay. ¿Tienes algo que hacer?
Sí.
Okay. Tienes que hacer tu tarea antes de las 6.
Mi amor, ¿dónde está tu marido?
No sé, hacen 2 días que no lo veo.
¿Y no te ha llamado?
No, no me ha llamado.
¿Qué vas a hacer?
Puedes esperar que me llame o que venga a la casa.
¿Como Julio?
Sí, es tu marido.
¿Sí, es tu marido?
Mi amor, ábreme la puerta que se me lleve la llave.
¿Qué, mi amor, ni mi amor?
Baja, por favor.
Ahora es que tú llegas. ¿Que tienes hambre? Espérate ahora mismito, con la hora.
Hola, mi amor.
¿Qué, mi amor, ni mi amor? ¿Tienes hambre? Toma, come. Esto se acabó. De que eres el macho en la casa se terminó. Ahora esta mujer te grita y te manda, esa soy yo. Ya eso de que eres el macho en la casa se terminó. Ahora esta mujer te grita y te manda, esa soy yo. Ya no tiemblo si me gritas, te aguanto un bofetón. Te llamo a la policía, te llevan para la estación y te enseñan que esta hembra es la que carga el pantalón. Eso se acabó, eso se acabó.
Eso se acabó, ya eso se acabó.
Ya tú no mandas en la casa, aquí la que manda soy yo, que se acabó.
Ya eso se acabó, ya eso se acabó.
Tengo que darle leche a los nenes, tú te coses tu pantalón tú solito.
Ya eso se acabó, ya eso se acabó.
Luego te llevan para la corte, para que pagues tú la pensión de los nenes.
Ya eso se acabó, ya eso se acabó.
Si tú te vas por una puerta, por la ventana salgo yo, te lo juro.
Ya eso se acabó, ya eso se acabó.
Ya no dependo más de ti, ya no tienes más el control de mi vida.
Ya eso se acabó, ya eso se acabó.
Ya esto se esto se acabó. Yo quiero ser feliz, yo merezco algo mejor en mi vida. Ya esto se acabó, ya esto se acabó. Te enseña que esta hembra es la que carga el pantalón. Ya esto se acabó, ya esto se acabó. Si tú te vas por esta puerta, ya perdiste el control, oye bien. Ya esto se acabó, ya esto se acabó. Ya no tiemblo cuando me gritas y te aguanto un bofetón mandilón. Ya esto se acabó, ya esto se acabó. Te llamo la policía. La que manda soy yo. Ya no tiemblo cuando me gritas. La que manda soy yo. Ya esto se acabó, abusador, abusador. La que manda soy yo. Y no vuelvas. Esto se acabó.
Everything gon' be alright. Yeah, todo bien. Everything gon' be alright. Everything gon' be alright. Yo, fuimos.
You don't have to worry. Don't be scared, no seas miedosa. It's okay, don't worry. Anyone act up gon' get buried. Have hope to believe in faith. Trust me, I got you, you safe. Cause if I told you I'm there for you, always hold you down, everything gon' be alright. If I told you I'm loyal, I always got your back, everything gon' be alright. It's okay, todo está bien. Everything gon' be alright. No te preocupes, no worry. Everything gon' be alright. Tranquilo, chill out, there's no need to panic. Live with no fear, mi corazón gigantic. Lo tuyo fugazi y lo mío organic. Mi música mundial all around the planet. Cuando tú me necesitas, estoy pa' ti, no estás solita. Yo no voy a fallarte. I'm here for you, ayudarte. It's okay, claro. Come at me, a ti disparo. Achícame like cefalo. Spread love, not promise tomorrow. If I told you I'm there for you, always hold you down, everything gon' be alright. If I told you I'm loyal, I always got your back, everything gon' be alright. It's okay, todo está bien. Everything gon' be alright. No te preocupes, don't worry. Everything gon' be alright. It's the get hot, Ibarito. Sanka, fuego. It's
Welcome back to the Extremities ENT Talk Show with Tyler.
Yes, sir.
And Jose. So I just want to give a quick shout out to everybody who tuned into the chat. It's always important, like Big Al says, to acknowledge the people because, they support us. So I want to say thank you to Rose, who is actually Tyler's mom. My sister Nancy out in Florida. We also have Miriam Sanchez. And who else we have? We have many people here lined up as well. We got AJ, Alex. He was on the show here. And we went, Davon and I went out to Brooklyn to support him as well. He's doing his great work out there. He's also doing taxes for people who need a financial advisory out in Florida. So, he works remotely as well if you need any help. Shout out to my brother Tommy Brown of Kingpin and of Def Jam. Shout out to Buckshot. The other day, Buckshot from Boot Camp Click, he was allegedly beaten half to death in Flatbush. I just hopes and prayers go out to him and the family. Just let him know that, we appreciate him because of the great content and music he put out way back when. The Boot Camp Click was the click. Black Moon. They came out with a lot of hits. And a lot of prayers go out to them. I want to give a shout out to Tyrone Lowe of BronxNet, taking care of Tyler and his internship. I want to give a shout out to Daisy, my sister Eileen, my bro Alex out in Colombia. That's right, the country of Colombia. Lacey Prestiana for taking the great photos of the events that we've been covering, like the Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade, as well as Nos Quedamos. I covered both galas and made some networking moves with the politicians and, of course, the community leaders, excuse me, and many other leaders within, the districts. And I was just speaking with Big Al earlier, and, these are the people that want to work with us, and so we could get their voices out, because just because they're politicians, that doesn't mean that they all get heard either. So, they support us, we support them, as long as it's good for the community, because that's what we are here for the community. We're a community-based station to get the unsung heroes word out there, and, we appreciate the things that God puts on our path. We also got to always remember that we put, a positive figure, in the light, and that light for us is God, the Almighty, educates us through our daily, rituals and things that keep us grounded and focused. You wake up, do your daily affirmations, pray. You can walk and pray. You can shower. You can just sit. You can be still. You can meditate. These things are important, an important process before you begin your day. And then, you plan yourself out and you think about your daily activities. And hopefully by the nighttime, you come back home, you've had a fulfilled day with some moments that, you use solution-based instead of getting angry, because that's what we got to be looking forward to. There haven't been many shootings, and now if a kid does a shooting, the parents get arrested. So they put a stop to that quick, finally, after many years. But let's hope that none of that stuff kicks back up because of any rhetoric or any negative thought patterns. And, there's a lot of people that are in a state of hysteria right now, whether it might not manifest itself in front of your eyes, but there are a lot of people scared to come out or even attend school or certain programming where they usually get their treatments and all because of, the fear. Do not allow fear to put you in a place that, you isolate yourself. Continue to come out, communicate, network. If you're unsure of information, it's okay to ask. We don't live in times anymore where it's draconian behaviors. You don't get killed for thinking the wrong way in this country anyway. In many other countries, they still abide by that draconian way of thinking. But, if you're bored, you could stay home and watch some flicks that there aren't many, but Tyler could give you a few right now. Like what?
I mean, that's a big question. That's a big question. Putting me on the spot like that.
I mean, that's what journalism is.
I mean, I don't know. You know what?
Any shows, any movies?
Well, the shows, for the fans of the Robert Pattinson Batman, the Penguin is it's about to finish its first season on Sunday, I believe, on Max, and I'm behind on it, but from what I've seen, it's absolutely fantastic. It is one of the best shows on TV right now, to be honest.
And what channel is that, or is it like a cable network?
It's on Max.
Cinemax or just Max?
No, what HBO Max used to be.
Okay.
Before they changed it.
So they have a whole season behind that.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
It's really good.
You know what I'm excited to see? The second season of, which, I have to wait and see it on Prime or something, is King of Tulsa. The first season was okay. Sylvester Stallone, he's actually playing.
I thought it came out already.
The second season, the first season's on CBS, on TV, but the second season, I like for a whole season to come out. I don't want us to wait till next week. So what it is just a spin-off of Sammy the Bull's life. When he came out of prison and he was sent to, the West Coast and take over. Of course, he got locked up again because of the whole ecstasy ring. Well, Sylvester Stallone is doing that, but with the cannabis and all types of other stuff. And you'll see the similarities. But the thing is that when you look at this man that's 76 years old, and he still looks ripped, and everybody knows those things he's injected himself with, like kangaroo, all this HGH stuff. But he still keeps himself in good shape because although he uses that, he's not like these actors that will take a shot and then 3 months later they look like they're terrible. No, he stays in shape because he knows that in order for me to take this foreign object into me and it's going to do something to my system, I better stay in shape. Because if not, I'm going to die. How do you think he did Rocky for like 12 years, 12 seasons or whatever, 12 movies? Because he was good until, he found the right person to take on the legacy, but from the Apollo standpoint.
I remember watching the first Expendables for the first time. I came out, I think it was 2010.
Yeah.
Dude was fucking jacked beyond belief in that. Yeah. And that was after, Rocky, Balboa, and then
Apollo, Creed, and all that. That was after that.
I think that was after Rambo
4. Oh, yeah, that was another movie he was ripped. But just be careful, ladies and gentlemen. Don't put stuff inside you that's going to hurt you, because you're going to see a lot of commercials come out now, because the king of television is going to promote that. He's all about branding. And if you're a person that's been down on your luck on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, pay attention to what branding is now so that you can make your business explode. Once again, I want to say thank you to Nos Quedamos, the Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade, the Bronx Borough President, Vanessa L. Gibson, my former professor, the Bronx District Attorney, Darcia Clark. I want to say thank you to Rafael Salamanca, the city councilman, Ruben Diaz Jr., who was honored by Nos Quedamos, his father, Ruben Diaz Sr., the government official, Jose Rivera, Adolfo Carrion, so many more individuals that, constantly keep the Bronx moving forward. These people of color have changed the stigma that, education for us was limited. No. Did you know that for every 5 different ethnic backgrounds, whereas blacks and Hispanics were considered to be less educated, now African Americans make 3/5 in New York State, which is phenomenal. And then a tri-state area of a master's degree or more. Okay, we're having more people that are becoming doctorates and all, that are people of color. Shout out to everybody that's taking their education further and know that life is a long process of learning. And with that, I want to say salute to everybody that went out to vote. and, stay on a good, strong path towards positiveness. Look out for Extremities ENT coming through your area. We're going to be recording, taking footage, and promoting your businesses and your programming. On behalf of Tyler, Davon Franklin, Big Allen Williams, and myself, Jose Rivera, if I learned something more today than I did yesterday, it wasn't a day wasted a life. See you next week, and please stay safe. Tyler?
Be safe, everybody.
Stay safe. See you next week.
Come closer, girl. Let me do the things that he don't wanna do for you. Baby, don't waste your time. You waste your time, yeah. 'Cause I wanna change your last name more than anything. I give you my whole life, girl. I will show you that you mean the world to me. But I got a question for ya, for ya, for ya. I'm just trying to get to know ya, know ya, know ya. If I tell you, say I love you. If I tell you, say I need that body every day and every night, I go put no one above you. Would you give it to me?
Can I be the man that you dream of always? The one to make you smile and you think of always. Till then you be the girl that you dream of always. Me I don't need another to the think of always. Oh yeah, come a little closer, closer, closer. Dance make you bust my brain. Give me the champion wine, girl, how I like it. Wanna see you bust it one time. If I tell you, say I love you, no be mouth all day. Me I no go use you play. I be your Superman, be your lover man. Be all you want, you don't need another man.
Girl, if I tell you, say I love you. If I tell you, say I need that body every day and every night, I go put no one above you. Would you give it to me? Don't take me for no maga. Don't take me for no food, darling. I will do anything for ya. Just tell me what you do, baby. Don't you take me for no maga. Don't take me for no food, darling. I will do anything for ya. Just tell me what you do, baby. Girl, you're nice, but you're so rude. Me like it 'cause you put me in the mood. Skin soft, anything good, good. Yeah, smell like shampoo. Yeah, bam bam move like typhoon. We heat it up like it's so full. Now tell me what you gon' do, baby. If I tell you, say I love you.